We would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we are recording the podcast today, the Yagara and Yugamba peoples. We pay our respect to the elder past, present, and emerging. I honor the deep connections to the land, waters, and culture and recognize their ongoing contributions to this region. May we all learn from their wisdom and work together for a more inclusive and respectful future.
Welcome back to Multilink's podcast, your go-to space for inspiration, insights, and practical tips for everyone working in aged care and disability. Whether you're supporting clients directly or working behind the scenes, this podcast is all about celebrating you and helping you thrive in your role. In today's episode, we will hear from Lina about Standard 1 of the new strengthened aged care quality standards, and we'll also have a wonderful interview with Yi-Ming, one of our support staff. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get on to it. Hello and welcome back. I am really excited to be joined here today by Lina, who's one of our home care package care facilitators here at Multilink. Welcome, Lina. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Jessica.
My absolute pleasure. So tell me a little bit about yourself to get us started.
So I've been in the industry, in the aged care industry for 15 to 16 years.
Yep.
Working in Multilink, I've only been here for 5 months.
A newbie like me.
Yes.
I love that. And where are you from originally?
So I'm originally from New Zealand, but my ethnicity is Samoan.
Oh, beautiful. I love that. Well, thank you so much for joining us. So you are here today to talk us through Standard 1 of the new strengthened aged care quality standards. So could you talk us through what it's all about and why it matters so much in aged care?
Well, Jessica, why it matters, it's because aged care, it isn't a factory line. It's actually about people. And it's the person and the consumers at the centre of everything that we do. So the standard is a really important one because it really focuses on the individual, the person, and that's our consumers.
Amazing.
And here at Multilink, even though I've been here for 5 months, I know that we're already currently doing it, which is really exciting and beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
And some of us don't even realise that we're doing it because, just putting the person in the first place. So that's what I love about the standard and how important it is. And it just reminds me of, to care for those who cared for us once is the highest honour.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That resonates with me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I fully understand. That's great. And so, like you said, that Standard 1 talks a lot about that person-centred care. What does that look like in practice, like in a day-to-day setting?
Well, what it looks like in Multilink and what I've seen is that's like just recently one of our support workers was just sharing with me, hey, it was one of our consumers' first time experiencing personal care service.
Yes, wow.
So of course I felt a little bit anxious because you're having someone else to come and help showering you.
Yeah.
But what I was just more impressed about what our support worker had said to them, said, it's okay, we can try just probably using a cloth or sponge bath for now, and I'll just wait when you're ready. So those moments, it made me realise what our support workers are retaining, that they have a natural care. And I think it's a really big factor. And I know they just are such a vital part for our consumers.
Isn't that amazing? I love so much that their natural behaviour in that situation is to care and to think about the client first and foremost. That's incredible. And so we talk, in the last episode, Anna took us through, what the new strengthened aged care quality standards mean. So with this kind of, new age standards coming out, do we need to change what we're doing? Is there some things that we need to take into consideration about this new standard and how we move forward?
Well, I think it's like we're currently doing a lot of the things in place. Great. If anything, is having more of that support and reminding each other, to make it even more enhanced for our consumers.
Yes.
Because some of our support workers and even ourselves as staff, we don't even realise that we're actually doing it.
That's so
you
true.
know?
Yeah.
And that's the beauty about it. But sometimes shifting from this is how we do it and maybe to how would you like that done?
Yes.
You know, something simple like that.
Yes.
Be more flexible with routines. But I've seen that already implemented in place, you know, with a lot of our support staff and
Great.
our staff in general.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm so pleased to hear. And so what do you think the biggest challenges will be in trying to make this work?
I reckon that sometimes, you know, because our support workers, there's a bit of time pressure because they're looking after clients and they've got to go to another client.
Maybe an hour or so.
Exactly, and the time frames can be restricted. But and they're so busy, and they're probably thinking, well, how am I supposed to personalise all of this all the time? Some of it comes natural to them just in doing it. With these challenges, I look at them as opportunities to grow.
Yeah.
And the wonderful thing is that there's been methods that have been put in place with their training, having these awesome support workers meetings face to face that they get, and also this type of platform with our own podcast in aged care. You never hear of that, but it's happening here at Multilink.
Yeah.
And even with when we get together with our teams and meeting, you know, we've been talking about the quality standards just with, you know, amongst each other, which our aged care manager has brought forward. So all that has just contributed towards helping us face challenges, because challenges are always going to be there.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
But it's just providing us with the tools.
Oh, I love that. I love how passionate you are, Lina. Like, I really appreciate you joining us. And a fun one to end on that I always love, because I love food and I love cooking. What's your favourite meal?
I would say my mother's chop suey.
Ooh.
And why I say that, because it just reminds me a lot of when I was younger, my childhood, and just the smell when she was cooking. And it's always been the best chop suey I've ever tasted.
Oh, that's amazing. Did she give you the recipe? Like, have you been able to recreate it?
Yeah, absolutely, but probably not the same like my mum's.
Okay, well, I expect that the next time we meet then.
Yeah, thank you. Of course.
Thank you, Lina. I really appreciate you joining us
You're
today.
welcome. Thanks, Jessie.
Hello, so I'm really excited to be joined here today by Yi-Ming, who's one of our wonderful support staff. Hello and welcome.
Hello, Jess. How are you?
Good, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
It's my pleasure.
So tell me all about yourself, Yi-Ming.
Oh, yes, I'm Yi-Ming and I come from Taiwan. Yes, and I was living in Tasmania for 4 years.
Amazing.
Yes, and now I just moved to Queensland and 1 year ago with my wife, and it was really lucky. Once when I moved to Queensland for 2 weeks, I got an opportunity for the interview from Multilink.
Excellent.
Yes, so and I was successful to be one of casual support worker with Multilink. So
wonderful. So you've been with us for just over a year now.
Yeah, just 1 year.
Lovely. Oh, well, happy 1 year anniversary.
Thank you, thank you.
So tell me, what does a day in the life of a support worker at Multilink look like?
All right, so I usually have a transportation and also have a personal care and also have a bus run, because I also support with our respite center.
Yes, at Garfield Road. Excellent.
Yes, correct. And also have domestic assistance. So those things are usually what I have for during my whole week from Monday to Friday.
Great.
Yeah, so because our clients, they all from different country, different background, cultural background. Yeah. So they always like to share different their life story with me during
Wonderful.
when I doing my support with them.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
And is that one of the things that you love most about your job? Is the cultural diversity of the clients?
yes, because I come from Taiwan, and I also can share my my Taiwan culture, my Taiwan any interesting news with our clients. So
Yeah.
that's it. I think this is a good, very, very good ways to participate with our clients.
Yeah, wonderful. I love that.
Thank you.
And a last question for you. What is your favorite meal?
Yes, my favorite meals, I think it's very, very normal. It's fried rice.
Fried rice.
Fried rice.
Okay,
It's
so what are the
simple.
secret ingredients in your fried rice?
I think this every ingredient with fried rice is really normal. We can see in the supermarket. I think the secret ingredient is patience. Yes, just be patient. I think
Yeah.
you can cook everything
Oh,
well.
that's wonderful. I love that. Well, thank you
you.
so much for your time this morning.
Thank
I
you,
really
Jess.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cheers.
You.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Multilinks Podcast. We hope you've found some useful insights, inspiration, and practical tips to support you in your vital role. Remember, the work you do in aged care and disability is incredibly important, and you're never alone in this journey. Keep up the amazing work, and don't forget to take care of yourselves too. We'll be back soon with more stories and insights. Until then, stay connected, stay inspired, and thank you again for all that you do.